Good morning. As you can see, I'm out in a kayak. So today I've launched from Worthing after a mega walk down the beach at low tide, and we're finally launching. But the weather's lovely, the water's flat calm. I'm here with a couple of other guys. We're meeting up and we're going to target Tope today, and I'm also targeting hounds and rays. But yeah, I've got some frozen mackerel and some squid, but I'm hoping to catch some mackerel and feathers in a minute, and then hopefully we can go for the Tope with that. But I've never caught a Tope before, so I'm a little bit nervous and apprehensive, but no, it should be good. But anyway, I'm going to get paddling and I'll catch you out in the water. Morning, Dave. Good, thanks. I'm Fishaun.
Fishaun?
Yeah. Lovely day.
Yeah, so far.
You had a Tope already?
Yeah, the one Tope.
Nice.
I had 2 runs. I fish up tide.
Yeah.
Plenty of bream, plenty of them.
Yeah.
And
Right, we're about a mile out, so time to anchor up, I think. So I'm going to go straight in for the Tope. I've got frozen mackerel at the moment. I'm hoping to catch some live as we go, but I'm just going to go. I've got a steel trace. I'm going to go straight in for a whole mackerel. Not messing around today. I've got quite a long trace on this, so we'll try and cast it. It's not actually that long. Wow. I've literally had that out 30 seconds and we're going already, so let's see what's going on. Well guys, the Tope definitely here. I've just had a take and it snapped my knot on my when I tied to the clip to the rig, which is really disappointing. I've tied a bigger knot on this one, but I'm hoping it's not the braid. It is probably, I think it's Berkeley. It's quite a good braid, but that snapped without even fighting really. So hopefully this time be a bit luckier. Right, so that's 3 Tope on, 3 rigs lost. So I'm not sure if I've got dodgy braid. I mean, I've tried 3 different hooks. Sorry, 3 different knots now. So this one I've tied a mega knot. I've changed it over to my smaller rod, but it's still got 50-pound braid on it. It's just got a different, I think it's braid off of a different spool. So yeah, it's my last chance at them now. Really, it's really frustrating. Come out all this way and lost nearly all my Tope rigs, but I've got a small Tope rig on now. So we just have to see how it goes, really. I think it's going to get interesting if I land one on, or if I get one on this rod, because it's only a 12 to 20 pound one with a reel that doesn't handle heavy fish that well. But you know, I've lost 3 on the other one, so I might as well try something different. That's my attitude with it. In straight away, look. I'll let this one run a bit. I'll be a bit gentler on this one. see him, which is promising. I think I am going to not risk it this time, and I'm going to grab it. Whoa, he's a big fish. So this is what we didn't want to happen. It's on my anchor line. You're not very happy. I think he's done himself a mischief here. Just gonna have to get him up now because I feel, God, he's not helping here. So stage in a minute. Oh, we actually unhooked him as well with a T-bar, the whole thing. Right, guys. Oh, what a fish. Guys, what a fish. First tope landed on the kayak. Only a baby really, but I'm quite thankful for it. For my first time, it got wrapped in the anchor line, but look. Wow, what an absolute specimen. We're going to take a quick photo and get him back though. But yeah, let's get him back in. One last look. Awesome. Yay, first tope landed. And unhooked safely. Woo. Guys, that was awesome. First tope. Oh my god. I mean, it couldn't have really gone much worse, but at least I got them unhooked, so I can save my rig for another go. So yeah, sorry guys, adrenaline's kind of calmed down a bit now. That was absolutely awesome. I'm so chuffed for that. I've lost 3 rigs to 3 tope already today, and I was on my last rig, which is my small tope rig, and I'm on my small rod. So I didn't have a lot of hope, so I'm absolutely chuffed to land that. I managed to de-hook it with a T-bar. Kind of had to put my fingers in its mouth a little bit, I'm not going to lie. Not a great idea, but I really wanted that rig back in one piece. So I'm just untangling now because it got wrapped around my anchor line and everything. And then we're going to get another one back in, and I've just chilled out a bit, my heart stopped beating. But what an absolute fish. I mean, that wasn't a huge one.
First tope on board, released. All's good. Over.
Oh, so I think everyone's caught tope here so far today, which is awesome. So again, I'll show you what I do with the mackerel. These are frozen still. Haven't even had time to try for live mackerel yet. So I putting it in its mouth, the hook, that is. And I'm going up through the top of its head. I'll pull it all the way through, and I'll go until where I want it hooked, about halfway through, and I'm just going one way under the spine and then back out, but kind of try and keep it in a straight line-ish. Just nick that spine to give the hook something to grip into. And I'll pull it all tight. I'm by no means a pro at this, as you can see. It's my first time.
With all this action, it must be time for a cup of tea.
And I'm just, if I'm not happy where the hook sits, all I'm doing is literally a little bit of bait around the nose of the hook. Sorry, a little bit. Can't talk today, I'm way too tired. I'm doing a bit of bait elastic around the top of the line and the top of the hook. And that just straightens it up a little bit. And every time I've cast one of these out, I've had a tope on it in a matter of minutes, if not seconds, or a couple of them. Every time. Every time I untangle. Oh, I think I might have a big one on here, guys, but we'll see. Don't know. Oh no, he's still there, he's still there. Just gonna just play it again. Let him take line if he wants it. They don't tire easily, I found that one out. Don't tire himself out. I don't know if he's playing me or I'm playing him. Oh, he's definitely still there. Wow, guys, can you hear that? Whoa. Oh, this fish is big. Let him take some line, but at some point he's got to stop, right? It's really important to have your clutch set on here, because I reckon it would have tipped me over if I hadn't. So now he's run. I'm going to reel him in very slowly. The clutch is set, so if he runs again, you can just take it. Oh, he's gone right under the kayak, which is not great. This is why you want a 7-foot rod at least, so you can go over the nose of the kayak.
Don't worry, next time it will be different. Next time it's something you're probably going to flap.
Oh, this is a bit bigger. So, this is bigger. Hopefully, I'm going to get a better photo. But now I've got to get him over. Try and get my hand clear of its mouth, because he's got big teeth. Right. It's hardly a T-bar job, but it's a little bit deeper than I'll be happy with. Second rig saved, thankfully. There you go, guys. He is a bit bigger, this one. Oh my god, that was a wrestling match and a half. But yeah, what an absolute monster. Just gonna rinse him off a little bit. So basically these are sharks, they've got teeth. Woo. There you go. There we go. I'm not being very graceful here, but this is harder than it looks. Lovely fish. Look at the size of him. I'm going to try and hold him up a bit better this time. Look at the size of that. What a lovely fishlet. Monster. Oh, I've got to get him back in. He's heavy. What an absolute beast. Second tope, much bigger than the first. Oh, I am tired. Feel like I need a tope break, but I put my ray bait out and the tope took that as well and just bit it off. But no. So I'm just looking at my rig, and this is obviously a full rig, so I don't have any more, but the wire is looking mangled. I'm not sure it would take another one, especially that size. But there's a crimp in the wire where its teeth have actually gone through metal wire by the looks of it. So we're going to give it a go. But the only thing is, you know, I'm putting ray baits out and they're taking those and they're just biting them off because they're not wire traces. So if I'm not going to have any tope rigs left, I probably should pull up anchor and go a lot closer into shore. But I mean, what a fantastic fish, you know. The biggest fish I've ever caught to date is that 7-pound smoothhound I had last time, or a couple of times ago on the kayak. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught to date. So coming tope fishing, I'm not sure it was the greatest idea, to be honest. But hey, it's worked. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in a minute with another one. Maybe. You think you've got a tiny little fish on here, and I know it's not going to be. A minute it'll go mental. Might be a small tope. Any luck? It's not taking it. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not a tope. But let's see what it is. Oh, there he is. Not a lot of fight in this yet, so I'm waiting for it. It's a tope. Sorry, I got hooked then, so right. So I'm finding the best way to deal with these is get them on their back quickly. And then clamp them around the head a bit, and you can look in their mouth and be relatively safe. Tangle him. Like that. Right. There you go, guys. Tope number 3 landed. Hook successfully removed again with a T-bar. Little baby, really, that one. Didn't have a lot of fight. I wonder what it was. But yeah, no, he's had a little bit of distress, so let him just get him in. But just have a little look. They're gorgeous, aren't they? But yeah, I'm gonna release him. So I'm just in between tope. I'm trying to catch a ray. So the last one got bit off by a tope. Now it's gone a little bit quiet on the tope front. So it'll be time to get this out again, I hope. But it's one of those things. I shouldn't complain about catching tope, obviously, but I'd love to get some other species as well while we're here. This might be a big fish. Just a hunch. Right. Well, as you get tope coming, you've got to prepare the day. Sorry guys, this is probably going to be the biggest fish of the day, but my rig isn't in a great condition, so we'll see if we land it. That has taken some serious line. Yeah, he's on there. I can feel the head shaking. So the other rod's going now, which isn't great. but I'm sure the tape will bite through that one because it doesn't have a steel trace on it. But let's try and get this one landed. Right, so this is a bit of a nightmare. We've got tape on one rod. Here, tape on another rod. He's actually lifted my anchor, but I think it's gripped again. I felt myself move, and he's got under the anchor line. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I'm hoping he tires himself out while I pull this one in. Lessons will be learnt today. I've got a safety knife here. I'll cut the line if it gets dangerous, but I don't want to do that, obviously. I'm assuming he's going to bite through the rig. It's only a little 3/0 pulley panel rig. I can't believe he's still taking. We have 2 tape on still. Don't even know how. I think they're probably playing tug of war. Go shark fishing, they said. And they said, right, tape number 4 on board. Whew. Right, thankfully. Oh gosh. There we go. There you go, tote number 4 landed. I'm put up a massive fight this one. I mean, he's heavy, but Jesus, I thought it was going to be a lot heavier, a lot bigger. But wow, lovely fish again. Can't stop catching him at the moment. It may be the fact he took this line, but I'm not sure. I think it's probably another tape and he's bit through it, but let's get this one back. And yeah, see the state of the rig that's hanging in there. Cool. So 2 tape on at once, we landed one, the other bit the line. So that was a bit crazy. So yeah, I had a tape on both rigs. It's too prolific here, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna put a very small hook out of a small bait, maybe for some bream, maybe a bass. And then the big one, we keep going for tape until we run out of either mackerel or the rig gives way. But that got quite hairy then, because I had one of them went under my anchor line and it actually lifted my anchor. So that's not ideal. I think if you ever come tape fishing, 1 rod only. Unless you're experienced, I guess. But yeah, so I've changed so many rigs on this rod now, I'm just going to leave it now. Might go back inshore a little bit towards the end of the day and then try and pick up some rays there, I think. But at the moment, let's keep going for tape. That's what we're here for. So just to confirm, for anyone who wondered, tape teeth are very sharp. They just bit through my dry suit. I've got 4 slashes now on my knee, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it's the end of the dry suit season really. But yeah, never mind, get it repaired, it's worth it. You know, you come out here, you do silly things like trying to bring sharks on top of kayaks, you're gonna lose gear, aren't you, a little bit? So bit, you know, a bit of experience learnt today is probably the most valuable thing, more than the fish. Yeah, so that's it, I'm calling that, guys. I've just pulled in my Tope rig that had something big on there, felt like a ray, but I lost it bringing it up. And I pulled in my bream rig and that was shredded as well and gone. So it's getting quite choppy out here and it's getting windy. I think it's going to rain. So I'm just going to pull off my anchor We're going to head towards the shore and just see what it's like there. If I feel comfortable, I'll drop anchor again, and hopefully I'll see some more fish. But if not, it's been a great day's fishing, so can't complain. It's just a little bit early in the day for me to give up yet. So yeah, hopefully it's a bit better in towards the land. But yeah, it's time to pull up anchor, I think. Getting a bit uncomfortable. It's pulled me side onto the waves, and that is not good. Well, it's getting big. Never pleasant when you've got to turn. It's a good kayak for it though. Okay. Well guys, that paddle wasn't for the faint-hearted. It's been a hard day today, from the walkout at the start to the manhandling Tope all morning, and then that paddle back was horrendous. But yeah, what a great day's fishing. My first Tope ever landed. I've got a good few, one of them was quite big. So yeah, super chuffed. I was going to anchor off just out about 400 yards a little bit and give it an hour, but the waves are treacherous out there. I just wanted to come home in the end, so I'm going to call this one short. But still pretty happy with how it's gone. Here comes Pete now. Anyway, nice one guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Awesome.